My name is Manzoor Ahmed. This is my story, Colourful Heritage. I am come from district Bahawalnagar, come to Glasgow. I lived Glasgow 1 year. I work in Glasgow. I came to Scotland 1962 for work purpose. Glasgow first. I lived Glasgow 1 year, then I moved in Dundee. So it's from 1963, that's my whole world up to now in Dundee all the time. I have my uncle living in Glasgow before I come to Britain. That's one reason I come to Glasgow, because I don't know anybody. I meet one my friend in Glasgow. He lives in Dundee before I comes, and then we would talk together. And on that time, it's a jute industry in Dundee has a lots of work. So he gave me advice. He said, you better move from Glasgow to Dundee because there's a plenty of work in here. So I shall move in Dundee in 1963. In 1963 to 2019, I'm still here in Dundee. Everything is new for me. I don't know nothing about the Glasgow either. You see, where to go, how to speak with the people, you know. But always try to stay with the uncle. When go out, meet people, you see, and talk with everybody, you know. So I will live there 6 to 8 months in Glasgow. Then I move in Dundee, you know. Khushi Muhammad. He on that time is a door business. On that time, the one that clothes selling door to door, you know, the people on 1962, 63, you know. So I always go out with him, you know, when I no work. So I shall pass that time in Glasgow, you know. I had a good relationship with the people, you know. Where I work, no any other Asian people on there. I am on my own, you know. So I meet the people. So had a very good time over there as well. But I don't like the work, you know, on the brickyard because it's too hot. So I work about 6-7 months before I move in Dundee, you know. No, it's in Glasgow. It's beside the mosque, big mosque, you know. I don't know the name of the street now, you know, because I forgot. But I live there. When I come to Dundee, we're living 5 boys on the one house, you know. So a very small house, but we lived together, had a good friendship, you know. So everybody work on the jute factory. So I mean, very good time pass, 5-6 years over there. Then we start bring family on here. Then after that, we start to getting a house as well. Working on the jute factory is very hard, you know, it's not very easy. Because I work 9 years on a night shift. So all day I can sleep, you know, in the house. Then when to go to work on the night time, so working hard all night. We work 6 days a week. So it's doing overtime as well, you know. So we always try to get overtime much as possible because we need money, you know, like for living here or send them in Pakistan to the parent as well, you know. So I work 9 years hard on the factory. When the weekend comes, we all goes out doing shopping, bring the message from the shop. When brings the meat from the meat shop, when comes to the house, we're all looking each other, you know, how to wash the meat, cut the onion, make a curry, you know. So when they all sit, everybody get paid, on their own share. So we eat them dinner, together, but enjoy them, That really, we are 5 boys living on one house, on the room kitchen. It's a hard life, but survive them, really good. Enjoy them. I was spinners, making a yarn, the taka banana. So it's quite hard work. It's not easy, But on that time we were young, and we don't bother, but we're working hard anyway because age on that time, 12 hours every day. We were nearly more than 100 people working, There are only 3 or 4 boys, is a Pakistani, Rest is all white boy. So three of us going from the one house to the work. 2 other boys come from the Hilltown, the other side, the Dundee, That's where I actually learned English from Glasgow, So when I come to Dundee, I was really no bad for stock, So I can easy go mix up with the people, no problem. Whether it be own people or the white people, it's a friendship is a friendship, I was coming in Britain, it's no problem for me, I think so. It's good for me. It's changed my life. If I'm in Pakistan, I'll be suffering with people like the other people. But I think so. So God help me, it's my life. Well, I think so. There's more job on here, people are quite friendly, But I've been 2-3 times down in England, but no for live, just for go a couple of days or week or thing like that. So Scotland is good for me. So he started me working. He put me on the conductor job on the 2 week first 2 week. Then I was a driver on that time, the car driver. He gave me a week learn. He said you better go on the driving instead of the conductor. So he gave me a learn for the bus 1 week, pass a PSV driving test, there's no problem. So I work on the bus about 13 years. So I got a 4 or 5 medal as well from safe driving on the bus, So then I had a problem on my life. I got a heart problem, and I lost my PSV because by law on that time, if anybody had a heart problem, they're not allowed to keep on the bus driving. So I lost my job. 1 year with the family, spend the time. I said that's no good like that. I went to go in the shop, I buy my own shop now on that time. So on that time, my children is very young. Wife helped me lots because in the morning, me and wife opens the shop all day for the woman. It's long time for her. Plus looking after the bairn as well. So I had 2 boys on that time. Keep running shop for a while, Then brother joined me. Me and brother, 4 or 5 years, run the shop. Then split them off. Brother went to go to the other shop. Well, if I don't have a help from the wife, I have to start somebody else, So shop may be no enough for the 2 personal. So that's why I would say I decided speaking together with wife and me in the house. So she said why we can get employers. I can help you in the morning and afternoon, when children go to school. So when they come to school, wife go to pick up a bairn of the school and brings on the shop from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock, 4 hours, all families in the shop, The house just a 2 street up of the shop. So beginning of that 4 hours, wife goes walk on 2-3 minutes into the house. She cooks before we close the shop, Then Bairn and me went to go home. We had to sit all together in the house. So I have it's a good fun, good life on that time, because my age as well, wife younger. So the children as well would eat dinner every night to watch a TV an hour, 2 hours, then go sleep. In the morning, wake up. I went to go shop, open the shop. Wife wake up, she makes the bairn ready for the school. So wife takes the school, bairns on the school, put them on, children on the schools, then she come to the shop, help me all day. Two things, the one, the behavior, those are honest with the people. You go to friendly work on the business, right enough you get profit yourself. I'm not saying you can work for nothing, no. You get profit. The people you are friendly automatically, when they look, they're not fraud anybody, So as well, these people is happy on the school. When I moved to Pakistan, I'm a Pakistani. When I come to Dundee, I'm British. Also, when I meet the Pakistani mosque, I'm a Pakistani. I like to keep it to them and all. So I think it's a big difference now, because on that time, so not so much mosque, So don't have much people on that time as well, Some of the towns, you get the house, make a mosque in the house, and pray there. The way the time goes past, the people start coming more, and the people lives here, they start getting older, So idea, our people, we're going to live here. So we have to train our family as well for the mosque, religion. We like to keep a religion as well, I like to give advice to the people, you got to live with friendly, actually. You don't look, you're a Pakistani on the front, or a Scotch, We're all go same blood, same color of blood as well,